Manchester United will just be
the
pleased that they got
continuation
3 points. They got the clean sheet.
of the whole
And you can
scenario
still
of
see that
Manchester United.
they're learning how to sort of control and
You're
dictate
talking about
games with the
the
ball.
future of
Or when they've
Marcus
got the ball,
Rashford
sorry, you can see
and
that. I think it was the Liverpool
Garnacho.
game where we praised them and said, well, defensively they were really sound, they were really organised, they made it difficult, but how are they going to be when maybe they've got to take the game to teams, and we're still not seeing that. I think from an attacking perspective, that's going to take time. It's coming in mid-season, changing a system, not having the players that probably you want to have in those positions at the moment. You can see that, and you can see it sort of breaking down. So it's getting, the sort of right players in the right positions. We spoke about Garnacho there, and you just think, where's his best position? He's better probably coming from out wide, isn't he? But putting him into those number 10 positions, you can't really have him as a wing back. So it's solving all of those problems, and you can see obviously the centre forward position, Højlund, Zirkzee, it's not quite working up top. Is that because of the midfielders? So there's lots of problems without going through every single position that he's trying to find solutions for, and that will just take time.
Yeah, Stephen, you've been watching United over the last few weeks. Talk us through what you've seen.
I think Susan just mentioned it there about the system and how they're playing and how they're finding it very difficult to get up the field. They look a lot more comfortable. This is the clip from the Liverpool game. They look a lot more comfortable when they have to defend in a block, and they're very organised in what they do. Now, when you look at that system, you can see they're happy to step in at certain times and follow the players. Then it's about the recovery position, getting back into that position and making sure that from going from a back four, now they jump back into that back five and they get themselves set in that system. What you will find against this Liverpool team now is that the distances between, so you've got your five at the back now, but the distances between that back line and that midfield area is very, very close. So there's not really much that can go wrong within that system, because you find it difficult to play through when you're Liverpool. Look how deep that the lines are between the two players. So you've got your back five intact, you've got your midfield four in that area. This is very difficult now for Liverpool to break down, because they don't have to come out the shape. You can see as the ball progresses back now, the distances between the two sets of players. So now we've got the line of five in the back line, and then we've got the line of four in the midfield. Those gaps are so tight to try and pass balls through, to thread balls through. It's so difficult. Then you go on to the games where you're expected to win. United find themselves now within a back four, just because they've been drawn out of position higher up the pitch when the ball's turned over. Now you've got decisions to make, and this is where